Okay, this is a lesson that we teach throughout the course in Algebra 2, but it's a very important topic, and I'm just going to do a quick video here for you, but it's called Evaluating Rational Exponents without a Calculator. So let me just give you an example of what a rational exponent is. A rational exponent means the exponent is a fraction. So for example, that's called a rational exponent, because the exponent itself is a rational number, 5/2. Now, there's several ways we can work with this. Technically, it doesn't matter which way. You can do this first. You can do 4 to the 5th and get your answer. And then you can take your answer and raise it to the half power. But a lot of people look at that and they're like, I don't know what that means. Half power just means square root. It means that bottom number is always your root. Instead, it's always easier to do the root first and then the power last. And the reason we do that is because by taking the root first, you've taken your base here and you're making it smaller rather than larger. So let's go ahead and do our first example. 4 to the 5/2 really truly means what's the square root of 4? So I was thinking of the answer. 4, that bottom one's a root, that means square root. The square root of 4 is actually just 2, and then we'll deal with this power of 5. So 2 to the 5th is just like this. So that's 16. 16 times 2 is 32. If for some reason you are going to use your calculator just to verify it, like on your homework or something, make sure, depending on the calculator you have, if you raise it up, you have to put parentheses around the 5/2. Not all calculators, but some of them do. Let's just do a couple more here. 16 to the 3/2. First, we're going to do the square root of 16, and the answer is 4. And then we're going to deal with this power. The power is 3, which means 4 times 4 times 4, which is 64. Nine to the 7/2, which means square root of 9, which is 3. And then we're going to take 3 and raise it to the 7th power. Without a calculator. So 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. Times another 3 would be 81. Times another 3. Times another 3. Times another 3. Let's look at one that's not a square root. Okay, let's do the root first. This is your bottom number is always your root, so that means cube root. What's the cube root of 8? It is 2. So we've done that. Now we're going to raise the answer here to this power. So 8 to the 2/3 power without a calculator is 4.